Hey guys, welcome to Art and Bree. Subscribe to our channel for homesteading, family life. Last night, our milk cow, actually it was early this morning, she gave birth to a beautiful little bull calf. We didn't get out of the barn until about 3 in the morning. So today, we're gonna take you as we check on the cow, check on all the things, potentially dangerous things that can happen with a Jersey cow, in the days after her calving, and make sure the calf is doing all right. Okay, good morning. It's the next morning now. And everyone over the age of 10 is functioning on not enough sleep. I set my alarm for 3 hours of sleep and I overslept. I could not get up. I didn't even hear it. So it's been about 5 hours since we've been down at the barn, so we're gonna go down and let all the kids see the calf. Hopefully it's doing okay.
So there's really only one calf?
Just one calf.
One little tiny calf?
He's doing well.
She was massively huge.
I know. Come on guys, let's go. Yeah.
Well, baby, down the street.
Alright, walk with me. Come on.
Is it a girl or a boy?
Come on.
We'll find out soon, Mommy.
Good morning.
Hey, down in it.
Hello. Get out, Gracie.
Quiet. Quiet.
Man, so cute, huh?
This little boy, isn't he cute? He's like the smallest cow ever. It's cute.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, we're gonna call you Flower.
Yeah. Sweetie.
You're cute. You're cute. You know that. What's this? What's the fishy thing? Oh, what is that? I'm gonna headbutt it.
What do you think, Justice? Pretty cool, huh? What did you say his name should be, buddy? Brownie 2?
What?
Brownie 2?
No, his nickname should be Brownie
Oh, yeah.
Jr.
Look at those beams steaming off, guys, or the water evaporating out of those beams.
Do you think we should like milk her out a little bit?
Okay, so we're gonna actually let the cow, Alice, and the calf out of this barn. There's really no reason for them to be in here. And at this point, with the placenta and poo and pee, the grass out there is actually now cleaner. So we're gonna actually just let them out in the grass. It should be a pretty warm day. It's cool now, but it'll be better to have them out there. So, what breed is this little calf, and why is he so small? To answer that question, let's look at his mother and father. Mother, Alice. She's a Jersey cow. Jerseys are an old breed, the second largest dairy breed in the world, and they originate from the Isle of Jersey off the coast of France, where they have been preserved as an incredibly pure breed for many years. Only recently did they even allow any genetics in the form of semen to be brought to the Isle of Jersey. Jersey cows. Everyone knows Jersey cows for their beautiful, high-fat, high-protein milk production. And they used to be the mainstay of dairy production in the United States, as well as many other countries of the world, though more recently that role has been taken by the higher producing Holstein. bring him down here. I slipped in cow poop on the way down that hill. Almost fell down on my butt. It's some slippery stuff. Bring that calf down here so she's not so nervous.
Because Alex might get mad. Because it's her baby. Just like Mommy said,
Introducing the father of the calf, Ferdinand the bull. He is a purebred Dexter bull. Dexters are a small breed originating in Ireland as a multi-purpose breed in the early 1800s. Dexters are small cows, and Ferdinand, even though he's imposing in his size and shape, is actually a very small bull, weighing in probably about 1,200 pounds. That's a small bull for you. A Dexter Jersey cross, in my mind, is a solid cross because the Dexter, even though it preserves some great milk production qualities, they also are built like a beef cow. They're tougher than Jerseys, they're stronger than Jerseys, and they are a little smaller than Jerseys as well. A Jersey-Dexter cross makes for very easy calving for the somewhat larger Jersey mother. But it also means that a Jersey-Dexter cross in the future really needs to be bred to a small breed like a Dexter. Alice's last calf, a heifer, is the exact same cross, Jersey-Dexter, and currently she is our backup milking plan as Alice, the Jersey cow, is really getting up in the years. So we're excited to see this Jersey-Dexter cross in action and hopefully have a cow that's a little tougher and produces really solid beef build calves for the freezer. Okay, I have a quick question about the calf.
Okay, they're in Nurse Truly, but ask away.
It's about nursing, so I thought maybe you could help.
Okay.
I've not seen him nurse once, which I could have missed it easily.
Yeah.
So if he's playing like 15 hours out, do you think that means he's eating?
Definitely.
I think it does. I think he'd be down if he wasn't.
Of course, he's doing fine.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And his, you know, kind of like where his rumen and stuff are would be sunken in. If he was
Oh
not
yeah, I have a hard time gauging that, but
Okay, well it's pretty distinct if they haven't eaten at all.
okay,
And have you seen them poop again?
I have not.
Okay. Well, oh, sorry. Typically, if they're frolicking, they're fine.
Yeah, I think so. That was my thought, just like babies. Okay, we're switching to the afternoon check of the cow and calf. When your cow calves, you're watching for a few really critical things. One, the calf is nursing and getting the nutrition it needs, and it looks really good. But on the cow side, you're watching for a few things. You're watching their udder, and if you're not careful, and if you don't milk any colostrum out, your cow's udder can get painfully full, which can lead to other problems subsequently. One of the big dangers, which we have had happen with Alice, is milk fever. And that's when a cow's calcium level gets dangerously low as it starts dumping calcium into milk. This right here is the answer. This is an IV calcium solution. And if your cow gets milk fever, and you find it down especially, which means it's been going on a little while, your cow's going to die unless you intervene and give it that IV solution. So we're set up for that. I was just checking my IV supplies in here. even from a distance, we're starting our assessment. And big thing with milk fever is the cow, first of all, is not on the ground. And she also is moving fine and walking. So with milk fever, you'd start to see really jerky movements. Often you'll find a cow on the ground, can't stand up.
We won't like latch on to her.
Are you gonna milk the cow?
Well, let's watch him longer before we decide for sure he's not doing that, okay?
Are you gonna milk her?
But every time I
Yeah.
try to get him to do
Can
it,
I
he's
help?
like,
I love milking.
he just sucks on my fingers instead.
He's probably been nursing though. Hey, as to the question of him nursing, what I'm thinking is that 15 hours later, if he hasn't nursed, he's not going to be playing. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Now, I could, if I'm wrong, that would make me really sad. But to me, just the fact that he's active, we got him on, and he actually nursed a little, but not much. But the fact that he's active and playing, I'm thinking he's nursing. Otherwise, I think he'd be laying down. That's funny. Remember when we found it, we couldn't even see its head at all. It was like folded in half, and all we could see is 4 legs in his body. Oh, look, they match.
Big sister, little brother.
Yep, brother, sister.
Just like Wyatt and Grace.
Royal.
She's like, I want to play with you. Mama's like, I don't think so.
When he fell down, they were both licking it.
Yeah.
Just put him up. Give her a little clearance. Put him right up in front of her, though. There you go. There's your baby. Don't worry.
He's a bit heavy.
Now she can see him while we milk her out. We're just trying to take pressure off her udder because that little calf, there's no way it can keep up with her milk supply. And you don't want a cow to get really engorged like that for long at all.
Hey guys. Hey animals. What are you doing today? Oh, hey sweetie.
He's still a sweetie, but he's also getting a little spunky, so be careful. Watching our kids learn these skills is one of the most amazing things about this lifestyle. I mean, I almost take it for granted, and then I stop and look at my 10-year-old and my 12-year-old. They're milking a cow. They can milk a cow as well as I can. They don't even think that it's unusual to milk a cow. And yet, here they are in the American Southeast, living on a little farm, well, living beside a little farm, and they know how to milk. They're proud of it. The cow's udder is really tight, but you won't get all of that out in the first days because they actually have like edema, fluid swelling. So it's tight now, not necessarily because of the total volume, but because of more, it's puffy. But we're getting a bunch out, but actually when her milk comes in, she'll have more volume in a few days. But we won't get her udder, even if we milked as much as we can get, we wouldn't get her udder like floppy, like normally after we milk a cow.
I'm making the dogs come this way.
Where are you taking them? Over there? Where are they taking you? You might get knocked down, they're pretty strong. He's leading too.
Hey, go. Hey, go.
We're calling it here. It's a little over a gallon. Oh, what did you kneel down in?
Just mud.
Oh, just mud, good thing. But we took the udder, we took down the pressure in the udder significantly. I think she'll be more comfortable with that. We'll check her tomorrow. Have you ever wondered what cow colostrum tastes like?
Then he gets so
Ugh.
stuffy. This is perfect.
It's not a bad taste. It's very creamy. It's very rich, like more fat than whole milk, which I'm sure is true. It's basically superfood. Just all these vitamins and minerals, all this protein and tons of fat just dumped out, plus active antibodies, which are the antibodies that the mother cow's developed by interacting with the environment here. So she basically hands this immunity, highly effective immunity, natural immunity, hands that to her calf, and it's one of the miracles. That natural immunity is one of the miracles of this whole process. Just jump over just a second, man. It's not likely we'll need this, but if you do have a baby bovine or potentially a baby ruminant that needs nursing back to health, was just born, doesn't have a mother, orphan, you know, an orphan deer or cow or something, having colostrum could make the difference in them actually living a healthy life or even living and dying just with their immunity. So, all right, come on.
10-4.
All right, put those dirty rags on the table, big man. Nope, jump. Hey Brighton, hold this so I can pour this with 2 hands. Hold this bag just like gently, not like crazy tight, or don't. So it's nice and wide open. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Just don't move it with your fingers. Don't pull on it. What a color.
Oh.
I want you to think back to that first time we milked Dolly. When we first got a cow. What do you remember about that?
I was scared that I was gonna get hurt or hurt her. My hands hurt really bad.
Think about how far we've come by thinking about how challenging that was. It was so stressful, you remember?
It was very stressful.
We were like, we have to get her empty! We have to get her emptied out.
So now we know better because she had a calf. We're so worried.
Her udder was full though. At that time, she was early on and she was just like popping full.
Yeah, it was really stressful. It wasn't relaxing and fun like it can be now.
It still can be stressful, but I just remember just how much we've learned since then. And even the little things like watching her body shift and I see her hand like go to that bucket.
Yeah.
When she moves like this far, you're like ready. And just paying attention to how she's moving. Because before a cow takes a step, they always shift, just a tiny. It's like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable, and they shift their body and then they step. They don't hardly ever just kick straight up.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe right here. And here's a little video if you're just way into cow birth video from a previous cow birth on our little farm.